and she could potentially have gotten into trouble. Okay? Along the back stretch there, and on a couple of the abouts, where it's like, it was a little bit tenuous, right? Where she wasn't really engaged with you, right? So, really, she probably should be where you could see her most of the time, right? So, we're gonna do that again with the leash in your right hand, so your left hand's gonna be up. That's probably long enough, because she's tall enough, right? And if I see your head go flat, I'm gonna tell you to just stop and back up a step, okay? All right, so come on outside the ring again.
With me.
You need to do the pivot. Food will bring the dog with you.
Don't beg her.
And show you
Her job to do,
cue and
right? Step back, hop if you don't feel like she's with you.
So walking her straight down.
Right?
Good, sit.
Managing her. And just keep your right hand down, just hold the very end of the loop of the leash. Guys, come on in.
Jamie?
Walking on just the left foot
You.
is the key to that, right? 'Cause if
Sit.
you walk on both your feet,
Good
Good girl.
steward.
move your weight shift.
Okay. All right, right over here in the corner, please.
Yeah, so if you do this,
Jamie, come on. Heel.
if you do this, and we practice a lot of beginning by ourselves, okay?
Get in heel.
Good girl.
That might
Okay. All right, welcome to the utility class. Do you have any questions?
No?
Okay, we're going to begin with our signal exercise. Are you ready?
Yes.
Forward.
Jamie, heel.
Left turn.
And there's no,
Fast.
none of this,
Normal.
right? Now you can
Right
mask that
turn.
with the cookie, right?
About
The problem is
turn.
once the cookie's gone, then you get all the bumping.
Pull.
Yeah, and then people wanna go
Stop
back and
moving
use
your
the
right
cookie.
arm around so much.
So,
Forward.
you did this, and
Heel.
and you
About
used your leash
turn.
properly. You should have this mastered in a
Right
couple
turn.
weeks, and you should be able to
Stop.
you to get rid of the cookie in your hand.
Get close. What are
But
you
you're gonna
doing?
you need something
Uh-huh.
else to help you.
All right, come back over here to the wall facing that way. Yep,
All right,
come
you need
back over
something else.
here.
You need your leash,
And
right?
set up
And if you
facing
could look
towards the
down a little
table.
more,
Right here.
so that you
Facing
can
towards
see
that
some
way.
part of your face, then that would help too.
Yep,
Jamie, come on.
Because as you're healing, we lean slightly forward when we
forward,
Jamie,
You
heel.
don't wanna lean back.
about
That
turn,
makes the dog get in front of you more. So you're gonna lean with your
Right
head
turn.
down and slightly left.
slow,
So in practice without the dog, just put your hand like this, cause this is where his head is.
normal,
And practice your healing
about
with
turn,
the dog here. So use your hand.
stop.
Anything that you can practice
Oh,
with.
so she drops her head after the about a little bit.
So if you have a toe
Okay,
toy,
forward,
bring it from your leash,
Jamie,
put it right here, and let that be your dog. And if that dog bangs into you, that toy
About
bangs your
turn.
leg, it means you're doing this. So that's another good
stop.
way to-
Oh, you saw that one, didn't you? Good,
But
good.
get yourself in shape.
Forward, right, so that's a little bit of a not so great spot for you. Forward,
That's what you should be doing
it's the about.
while the food wars in there.
No,
This is
never.
Alex and Chris's dog.
About turn, your eyes down.
Okay, so.
Good girl. Good. Alright, so release it for a second.
Okay, you did
So
that.
overall, the healing was better that time, but you can see one of your little holes is she drops her head on the about, right? And anytime that starts to happen, if she,
Why don't we do it
you
either
probably
between the
helped her
broad
after
jump
that, so then
or
once she
in
drops her
front.
head and gets herself into a little bit of trouble, she's not sure what to do, right? So that's a spot you just need to tighten up a little, right? She needs to be thinking that when she comes out of the about, she's not just racing forward, she should be with you, right? So we're gonna heel down to that baby gate and we're gonna do an about turn home. Meaning, you are going to do an about turn, sit.
Okay.
You are not gonna step forward out of that about at all,
Okay.
right? It's gonna catch her by surprise the first time, I would imagine, okay? Alright,
He's gonna
so
show
now
Thursday
step
and
forward and
Friday.
step and step
You
back.
gotta have to have a few days of recovery.
Yeah. Alright, ready?
Want to get out of bed this morning?
Yes.
Forward.
Jamie, heel.
Me either.
Nope. Start that in.
Well, if he already does it,
Yes.
Forward.
why would you need to come in?
Heel.
Good. About turn home.
As long as it stays, it doesn't matter. would
Ready?
teach him.
Yes.
Forward.
Jamie, heel.
Because these are
Nope.
comments that are gonna
Nope,
teach
she's
the
not
dog
really
to be
there.
Specific, in a specific manner,
Ready?
okay?
Jamie.
Forward.
Heel.
Is that bathroom?
Ah, good girl. That's where you belong. Forward.
And stand in.
Heel.
Good. About turn. Halt.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Good girl, Jamie.
Good. Right? Now you can run her over and give her a cookie.
Yay.
But see, now you're starting to get it, right? You're starting to see, oh, she's there, but she's not really there.
Okay.
Right? And that not really there in the ring becomes really not there. Right? It starts off small and it gets worse and worse, right? So you need to catch those in training and not just cheerleader when she's a little not quite there, because then in the ring when she's not quite there, nothing happens and you lose her, right? So that's where she needs to take responsibility for that. And that starts with the with me, and then it carries over to the healing, right? If she drops her head and she's just kind of, no, that's not what you want. That's not what she's capable of, right? You want her to be 100% all the time. You got to be able to get through a whole healing pattern in training with her 100%,
Okay.
right? In order to hope to go in the ring and have her be 90%. Right? Because you're never going to get more in the ring than you get in training. Right? You're always going to get a little less. So you got to be really demanding here so that she understands. So if you do get a little bit less in the ring, it's okay. You know, it's not going to be a disaster. Right? All right, got it? All right. Okay, so when you're doing your transition, so right now step back pop because she is not with you. Good. Right, so step back again and just make sure she is with you. Oh, hi, sweetheart. There you go. Good. All right, now to be fair, put her on a lie down for a second. Right, but see, you got to make sure, right? Rules are rules, and they have to apply all the time. So to be fair to the dog, you better make sure that if you can't be on top of making sure she's doing her thing, she needs to be in it down. Or if it's going to be any length of time, shove her back in the crate.
Okay.
I like the crate for the dogs a lot of times because they can relax it. You know what I mean? They know they're off duty. It's very clear, right? So for the tab, you're going to start to condition some better transitions, right? So initially, we're going to use the tab to give some pops with your command to ensure the dog goes with you, right? We're not going to use a food lure because frankly, I don't think she needs it. You can use some food rewards, right? But I don't think you need a food lure to keep her with you. So when you use your tab and go from exercise to exercise, the beauty of it is it should look just as it will look when the tab is not there, right? So in other words, hi sweetheart, right? I put this on her collar.
You do it on the pants?
Yep.
Okay.
I see her, ready? Okay. Hi, did you forget that the rules are really clear with me? Ready? We're gonna go do recall. Ready? Let's go. Good girl, good job. Ready? What do you say to her to set her up?
Heel.
What's your setup word?
Heel.
Yep. Good girl, super. Right, so then we're gonna pretend. All right, exercise
From
finish.
the front,
Good girl.
food is in your mouth but not visible.
Let's go.
Put your hand under his chin.
Good job, I love that. Good for you. Ready? Yep.
Our head was up for you.
Cute. Nice. Wow. Good for
How long are
you.
they doing lessons?
All right.
Hour.
Now,
Like
should I use
all
that
day?
pad for
Oh,
healing?
no, it's just till
You could, as long as you keep it loose.
9. It's
Right?
9,
The
10.
key is it's got to be loose.
They were willing to do like 5
Who am
hours.
I doing the litany with? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
not
long
sure.
weekend.
Right? So when you go to move from exercise to exercise, come here, sit. I like to leave on my right foot a little bit to the right, and right now I'm going to give her an automatic little pop. Ready?
Like, I guess,
Ready?
Chrissy,
Let's go. Good girl. That was so good. Now you saw, I gave a little pop, she didn't get it, cause she came with me, she was ready to move, right? She wasn't waiting.
And this is easy stuff, you can just do this again.
Go again.
So, from the front, tap it down, pop back and down with your left hand.
Nice.
Try to get your left hand down sooner.
Ready?
Cause it's a
Let's
nice
go.
sound, but he almost sat.
Nice.
Okay, so just stand him up, put your hand under his belly,
Get close. I
reach
mean,
down there.
heel.
Good, that was it, good.
Nice.
Good, now get in front.
Yahoo! Yes, let's go get your cookie. Come on, hurry up.
So take your
You want that cookie butter? Really good. That was really good. Good for you. I know, I didn't give any cookies out. No, I'm done.
Lucky
No
this
more
one even has a 5
Okay,
on
alright. So I want you to put her in heel position.
I was so all the cheese there. Yeah, we've been really lucky. I'm not always
Now,
so
don't let
lucky
her-
not having any.
Don't let her maul you,
I haven't
right,
really
because that's a
seen
little
many
bit of a
Yeah.
controlling thing.
Or
One
it's a
thing
little
if you
different
invite
too,
her
that I
up,
don't work with Jill.
she starts jumping all over you because that was a lot of pressure being with me, so now I'm gonna push my
Every
mom around.
different next to
That's a perfect thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, there's nothing growing.
Okay. So put her in heel position for a second. Right, you just, right, and put your hand down, pretend like you just did a repo.
See, that's what I mean, I
Right.
know with him, especially doing it like this, that,
Right, pretend you just like maybe finished a repo. Okay,
Can we
and I'm gonna say exercise finish. And you're gonna pick your hand, you're gonna praise her, pick your hand up,
So how do you hold this thing?
just,
I like to do all,
just hold it
all of them.
like that.
Hands